welcome to Glam Divas. I'm Sally. I'm of a certain age and this whole channel is for makeup for women of a certain age. We're not young, we're not old, our skin doesn't know where it's going at the moment. So I'm here to give us all a little bit of a G up so we can get our makeup and our glam on, and I can hopefully help you with any problems you're having applying makeup at this stage of your life, which is horrible because you're hot fluffies and it's just ugh. So let's start at the beginning. Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Even if your skin feels oily, it might be lacking moisture, which causes those horrible fine lines and wrinkles. And also what you want to do before you apply any makeup is to apply a good primer. It should be clear, light and like silk in a tube, and you need about that much, just that much, and you put it mainly your problem areas, which will be any fine lines or wrinkles, and then spread the rest over your face. Now I wear glasses, as you can see, it drives me mad, so I do that a lot. I take them on and off a lot, so if you watch the rest of my videos you will see my glasses drive me mad. So primer will help close up some of those open pores. It will help with softening your fine lines and wrinkles. It's not Botox, it won't get rid of it. It will also even out your skin tone, so if you've got dry or oily patches it will even out all that. And then last of all, it will hold your makeup in place for the day or the evening. So it's imperative that you use a primer, unless you're using a BB cream, which is a moisturiser, tinted moisturiser. Anything else, a primer is essential. It can also be worn just as a base. If you're not putting any face makeup on, you can put primer on and it will just protect your face from all the pollutants out there. Okay, so primer, we'll leave that on now for a little while, and then I'm going to, where is it? I've lost it. I'm going to prime my eyes as well. Now eye primer does exactly the same, but this time it also is opaque instead of being clear. It's a lot thicker and creamier. And what this does, it protects your skin on your eyes, because the skin on your eyes is very fine, very, very thin. But it also picks up all the minerals and pigments in your eyeshadow and makes them glow even brighter. So you save because you won't need to use so much product. I always put it on my eyebrows as well, so when I'm putting on my eyebrows, it will help them stay. So we have to let all that dry off. So while we're doing that, I'm going to put my eyebrows on, but I will speed it up so it's not so boring for you. I controversially use a cream eyeshadow in a dark brown or an eyebrow palette. I will do a tutorial, there will be a tutorial in this line of videos on eyebrows. So I use a very dark brown cream eyeshadow. So with that, I'm going to do my eyebrows and I'll see you the other side. Eyebrows done. As I say, there will be a tutorial on eyebrows and products, so watch out for that in the videos below. Now we're just going to go for a real kind of summery look. It's going to be just a nice natural day look for the beach, for the high street, wherever you want it to be for, but for ladies that have got slightly hooded or more hooded eyes than myself. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to start with the eyes. Don't forget, I've already primed the eyes. So we're going to go in, I'm going to use a cream shadow in a very neutral light colour, just to base off my eyes. Now every artist does this with a canvas. It pre-paints the canvas to give it a nice neutral base. So I'm just going to, as you get older, your lids and the in here, in the inner corner, tends to get darker and makes your eyes look more sunken. So if we can brighten those up with a light base, not too light, try and keep it quite neutral, not white or anything too, not to start with anyway. So we just place this cream shadow. Now this particular cream shadow does not crease. It dries as a powder and it can be blended in with powders. You don't have to stick cream to cream and cream or powder and powder. So that is just the cream base, very lightweight, doesn't feel like you've got anything on at all. And we can go straight in, and I'm going to use just some very scary looking colours, but they're not. I'm going to use this one here, which is Witty, which is just a very pale orange. And I'm going to use the Nimble, which is that one. And then this highlighter here, I'm just going to put in the corner of the eyes, and it's going to be very, very simple, just a very simple look. So I'm going to use a nice big brush, and I'm going to go into the orange colour, lots of product on it, so I just tap off the excess, and then what I do is I put it straight into the corner of the eye here, so you can see how it's hooded when I do that. So I have what I call a makeup eye, which is like a surprised eye, and then I close my eye, open my eye, close my eye quite a lot, so I can see how much colour you can actually see. So surprised eye, put the brush in the corner and wiggle, and the same with that side, and wiggle, very light. And what I'm doing is dispersing the colour of the brush onto the skin without flicking it everywhere. So once I've got that, I put my eye back into my resting eye, and you can just see a little bit of the colour. So that's fine. I can judge now how far up I can put the colour. So I'm going to go in with the brush. I'm going to use my mirror again. I'm going to go in with the brush, and I'm just going to move some of the product from that outer corner into the crease and above it, because of the hooded part of my eye. It wouldn't show if I just put it in the crease. And the same, and just dab and pull it, dab and pull it. I'll just show you so I can get nice and close. So that is just distributed that colour, so it's not too bright. And that's my surprised eye, my makeup eye, and then that's my resting eye. So now you can still see the colour. As I say, I just wanted to be a very light colour. I'm just going to add a little bit more onto this area here, because when I go like that you can't see anything at all. So we want to see something. So we're just going to go in a little bit higher, as I say. Now you can see it. So makeup eye, if you've got hooded eyes, makeup was a surprise, and if it's still slightly hooded, you can always just lift it up a little, do the makeup and then lift it up a little and go into the crease there. If they're hooded right over your lid, I will come to that in a minute, and I'll show you a little trick for that. So the next colour I'm going to put on is the brown, the Nimble, and that's going to go in the crease. So again, if you haven't got a crease, what we're going to do is we're going to make a crease. So see where that comes over? I'm going to put the eyeshadow there, so it's not in the crease, so it's actually on the skin above the crease. Can you see? So I've tapped it on and then I moved it across. So it's not actually on the crease. What I'm going to do is going to make it go in the crease as well, just in case I do get surprised and go like that and there's a gap. So you can just about see it again. So if your hood, if the hooded part of your eye is over like that, what we need to do is pretend that we've got a crease here above what you have. So we're going to make you a crease. and then we're just gonna blend it over. So it's above your crease line. This is the crease line here. So it's above your crease line. So you're recreating your eye. And that will hide that crease. And then I do it into the crease again. Now, looks all a bit scary. So what we do is get a blending brush. We just do little circles and sweep, little circles and sweep, little circles and sweep, and then back and forth. It is a complete choice of how you blend. Some people do this, some people do round in circles. I do a bit of both, and it should be like a very light feather touch. I hold it at the end of the brush so you've got more of a lighter feel to it. And as I say, it's just a nice light finish. Now if your hood, I promised you I'd go through it, if your hood goes right over your eyelids and all you've got is this little bit of eyelid, then what you do is you get a shimmer or a very pale colour and you just put it on your eyelid, right on your lash line. So when you put the colour on, you can still see you've got eyeshadow on. So just put it on the very front of your eye, right on your lash line. Even if the hood goes to your lash line, still put the eyeshadow there. And then put the same shimmer in the corner of your eye, because that will open up your eye. So nice light shimmer. This one's called Optimistic, which is lush, super lush. So as I say, if you've got hoods of your eyelids that come right over, just put the colour near your lash line. Now for me, I'm quite lucky, I've still got quite a lot of lid, so I'm just going to put that shimmer right over my lid. And then get the blending brush and blend it, because I want to keep it nice and soft, don't want any harsh lines. But as I say, if you've got a hooded eye, you recreate the crease above the crease, to the bit where you can see. So always make up looking directly in the mirror so you can see. And that, my lovelies, is just a perfect summer eye. The only thing we're missing now is a mascara. So I'm going to use this One Step mascara. It's an intense black colour, and it has a painted crisscross brush with a very fine end to it, so you can get right into the corner. This does what every other mascara does, it lengthens and it volumizes, but it does have one thing that no other mascara has, and this actually has a curling agent, so it helps your eyelashes curl upwards and curl downwards, whichever way your brush is going. It also is it's also buildable, and when I had no eyelashes, when I was receiving treatment for cancer, well, I had probably just a few, because I used this and it caught those little ones that I just had left and made them longer. So although most people that were going through the same treatment as me lost or looked like they had no eyelashes, because of this mascara particularly, I always felt like I had eyelashes. I did put falsies on, and again I will do a tutorial on how to put strip and individual lashes on. So watch out in the channel for the videos. It's not very easy to talk and do mascara. It's quite funny. I try not to do the mascara face. And then because of the brush having such a tapered end, I can go in, run along, catch eyelashes that are at the bottom that are fair, and then go down and brush. again, I use tapered end to catch the lashes, and then brush down, and then you can go into the corner and get all the little ones. Now this is just one coat, and I'm going to look up for you, and that's just one coat. So the next thing, you're probably thinking, her eyes look lovely, but she hasn't done her face. I'm going to do my face. I do it last because I don't like any of the eyeshadow falling on my makeup. So the first thing I'm going to put on is some concealer, and I'm going to do it in a lighter shade than my base, so it just takes away any darkness, so the light reflects off it. There's a train of thought that people put on concealer before, and then there's others that say you must do it after. I do a bit of both, depending on what base makeup I'm using. If I'm using a powder foundation, obviously I do the concealer first. I do it after a BB cream, but then saying that, sometimes I mix it with the BB cream to give better coverage. So you can just never tell what I'm going to do. It's just one of those things. So I'm going to use a dampened beauty bud now, and I'm just going to tap that out so it's not so horrendous. So what this has done is got rid of the baggage, my bags, by reflecting the light away from it. It's not actually getting rid of them, it's just reflecting the light. So what we have to do now, we have to do a bit of a workout with the sponge and get it nicely blended. And having it on a dampened beauty bud, you're not removing any of the product as such, you're just moving it around, and we just tap tap tap. Try not to rub, because you'll end up taking off the product off the face altogether and just leaving it on the beauty bud, which is a bit of a waste. So now I look quite horrendous, but for us older chicks, we need as much reflection as we possibly can. So it's definitely on the fine lines. So don't make it an oval, make it a triangle. The further down you get, the more reflection you get. So just take it 1 or 2 shades lighter than your base. Okay, for the base now, I am going to use a liquid foundation. This particular one dries as a powder but goes on as a liquid, and you only need 5 drops on to cover your whole face. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I need some more. 5. That one's sunk in, I think. Did I not do that one? There you go. 5. And this literally, you dot it on, and then you blend it. Now I don't go right to my hairline because I have very fair hair, from a box, I might add, not my own. So I'm just dabbing this on, and then I'm not going to take it to my hairline. I'm going to leave my hairline out, and I shall show you a little magic trick in a minute on how to blend that out. So I'm going to leave under my eyes as well, because I'm going to blend that all in with the same magic trick. Now make sure you always get around your nose, because as we get older we get little broken capillaries as well. So, and also get down that neck. You might be like me and have a bit of a turkey neck, so I'm going to show you how to disguise that in a minute. So this blending now, I look stupid. So what I use is a translucent setting powder. It comes with a nice little like trampoline situation, so you don't waste too much product. And I use a nice flat soft brush, and I go in onto my hairline with the brush and pull down. So pull down, all the way down, and then that way you're mixing the setting powder with the foundation and not pulling the foundation into your hair. And the same with your eyes. So it just blends the foundation in with the concealer and gives it, it's almost like a transition colour in your eye. And that way you don't get orange hair from any of the makeup, and it also sets your makeup in place, and it's very light, and it gives you like an HD effect. And that's how you put your face makeup on. Very easy, it's very light. Now to contour, well, we're not contouring, what we're going to do is try and disguise a few things. I'm going to go into contour in the detail. So I'm just going to use a bronzer today. This is quite a light bronzer. And what we're going to do is disguise the places that we want to hide from view. So mine's this bit. So I'll put some bronzer there. Now dark takes away, draws it away, draws it in. So I'm going to reshape my jaw a little. And then I'm going to do my prune face, so the hollows of my cheeks. And if you can't find the hollows of your cheeks, there's no shame in that. What you do is you get a line, an imaginary line from the top of your ear to the corner of your mouth. But then if you finish short of the outside of your eye, so it's that line there. So if you can't find your prune face, then that's where it is. Now also, if you've got quite a big forehead or a medium forehead, you can soften the hairline with some bronzer. If you've got a short forehead, do not do that. And then I'm just going to go in and blend that round, so we don't want any harsh lines. And as you can see, just doing my jawline, it's taking it away. Turkey neck, definitely taking it away, and it's just sucked in that little bit. And we can put a little tiny bit, because it's a natural look, I don't want to go mad, a little bit of blush, and it just gives you a bit of a perky, healthy glow, as you can see. And that's the face makeup. And then all we're going to do today is just use a liquid lipstick. These are matte and they're transferable, but they are soft and buttery and smooth and have a very fine tipped applicator. So this just goes on really smoothly. And as I say, the applicator is very fine at the end, so it's almost like a lip liner. So you can get a nice clean line. You can also use these and make an ombre effect. So you can get two different colours. Because they're creamy, you can blend them quite nicely. And then with these, you don't have to go, you just go, and that is it blended beautifully. Now with us older ladies, we worry about it falling into the little outlines. Now you can put lip pencil on, that will stop it. With these don't bleed, so you haven't had to put the lip liner on at all. But if it makes you feel more confident, then obviously I would love you to use a lip liner, because it would be perfect for you. So these Splash liquid lipsticks do not bleed. So that's our nice summer look done. So I hope you've enjoyed that. All the products I've used will be in the comments below. Any other information you need will be in the comments below. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. And I will see you again soon. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye bye.